Is the purpose of the Bible to force us to be afraid of God, to do what we're told, to pay 10% to the church? Is that the purpose? No. Okay.
Take this.
What is, like we talked about a few minutes ago, what does the word Bible mean again, Yana? The book. The Bible means the book. Bible is Greek meaning book. The Bible means the book. Why would we call it the book?
It's
the history.
Book of knowledge.
It's the book of, exactly, perfect.
I'm so good at this.
It's called the book because the Bible means literally the book of knowledge or the book of human history.
Bars.
It's not a book of fantasy and fairy tales and how we should live like. It's a literal account of the history of civilization as we know it from Adam and Eve 7,000 years ago to now.
Yes. No.
Okay. So it's not a fancy book. It's an actual historical account based on the events that were put into clay tablets from the historical events that really happened. Like we talked about a minute ago. People back in the olden times would not tell stories and would not put on clay tablets fantasy. They wouldn't waste their time with writing down fantasy stories and mythological stories. They would write down what they thought, what they witnessed to really have happened, and what they believed to have been true events that really happened. So those were historical events. So, and these events might have been passed down from story to story to story. Let's go back. We're going to review some of the stories.
Yeah.
The story of Adam and Eve.
Great.
Okay?
Great stuff.
Adam and Eve, the first man. The first man was created from God. The first woman was created from God.
Yes.
Adam and Eve. And we were taught that they were told not to eat of the apple tree of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we were told. I don't know if I told you this story or not, but that's not what really happened.
Yeah. Wasn't it like a hand or something?
No.
No, why would they eat a hand?
No. There was a tree probably, but the tree was where the serpent, the monster, the beast lived.
Wait, can I search something?
Yeah.
What's the search? Keep talking.
And they were told to avoid that tree because that's where some beast, monster, serpent lived. Does it make sense? Does this make sense? Here. What was, because Adam and Eve ate the apple, do you guys remember how Eve was punished? God said, because you have eaten of the apple, you will now
know the difference between good and bad, and that's
Wait, the
no,
punishment?
it had to do the punishment.
Periods and birth?
Yeah. What was it? Say it again.
Periods, and then
you will have painful monthly periods and you will bleed.
Yeah.
You will have painful birth, and it'll be very laborious birth. Right?
Yeah.
And what else? Was something else?
I don't know. Was it?
Carrying the baby will be also very painful for you. I will give you. So, does it make sense that because she put an apple in her mouth, that God would make that hurt? Her periods, painful birth, painful mothering. Why not? Since you put an apple in your mouth, I'm going to give you cold sores. I'm going to make your tongue swell. I'm going to make your tongue hurt. I'm going to make your throat hurt and burn. Wouldn't that make more sense?
Yes.
But does it make sense that I'm going to make you have bad periods, bad birth,
no,
because you ate an apple? What was Adam's punishment?
I don't know. What was his punishment?
His punishment was, I'm going to make you toil the soil and struggle your whole life to make a living. Does that make sense? Because he ate an apple. Why not cold sores and swollen tongue and throat pain and stomach ache and diarrhea? You know, something that has to do with eating.
They necessarily didn't eat.
No. Here's the thing.
Here is
The apple was a story. The truth was Adam and Eve did something they weren't supposed to do.
oh really?
Yeah. God, the story was God said, here, I'm going to give you paradise. Just be good people. Take care of the animals. Take care of the land. Take care of each other. Don't go by that tree. Eve decided to go to the tree and met the serpent or the evil or Satan. Satan seduced her, had sex with her, and got her pregnant.
You have to censor that out.
Hmm?
I say that right now. You gotta censor that out.
Well, we don't have to put that on. I mean, I could put it on Rumble.
Okay.
So we got her pregnant. Thus, Cain was born. So Cain was born.
Yeah.
Cain was half son of Eve, half son of Satan.
Right.
Then Eve went to Adam and said, look, I just learned a new trick from this guy I found, and taught Adam how to have sex.
So she had Cain and then did that?
And then Abel. Abel's
Right,
younger.
what?
So then some people believe they were twins, which means she would have had sex with both of them, and then had one of them was conceived. That's possible. One of them conceived by one, and one's conceived by the other. Thus, Cain was born first, and Adam was born second. But some people believe it was years later. Who knows? The fact is, Cain is from Satan.
Yep.
Abel is from God. Then later on, Adam and Eve had more kids that were also sons of God that went on to populate the world. Okay. So does that make more sense that I told you not to do that, so I'm going to punish you for that by giving you bad periods, painful labor, painful periods, and because you did what I told you not to do, I'm going to make you work your whole life to pay for its food and needs and money and it's
Yeah.
buildings and houses and to support it.
Yeah.
Does that make more sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, reason we had to do that story is because the next part of the Bible is the begats.
Again.
Remember that, Yana? The begat. Yeah. This person begat. What is the purpose of the begats?
To show you
Meaning,
the bloodline of every of the people of God, or the
Who's good, who's bad?
right.
Who's good, who's bad? Yeah, the bloodline of who's
Remember that, Yana?
Yeah.
So the first many chapters of the Bible goes through Adam and Eve begat Cain and Abel, who begat this, who begat this, who begat this. And the Bible is very specific about who came from who, which sons came from who. Now, why would they keep track of the sons?
They keep track of like who's on the good side and who's on the bad side. Who's good,
Yes,
who's
but
why the sons and not the daughters?
Yes, but why the sons and not the daughters?
Oh.
Knowing Middle Eastern history, what did they name the tribes of? Of the women or the men?
The men.
So they kept track of the men because that's the names of the tribes. What did they also name the cities after? And the provinces after? And the countries after? The men.
How the men know?
It was easier. That back in the olden days, if you were the oldest son, you would go and bring your whole family over here, and then that city, that tribe would be Benjamite city, Levite city, whatever city, Jacob city. It would be the city of the person who brought their family. So the cities would be named after, and the tribes would be named after the sons of the family. So in order to keep historical facts and track of where they traveled to, you would put in the Bible begats. And then what also did they do in the Bible? This family traveled to this area and established a city. And this family established a city over there. And then you remember as we were reading the Bible, they also kept track of the sons of Cain. Cain this, Cain that, the sons of Cain. After Cain did what he did, killed Abel, what happened to Cain? Well, he was kicked. God kicked him out of the Garden of Eden and said, "Get the hell out of here." You know. Well, but they were all kicked out, but they were kicked out in different directions. He said, "You guys go this way," and Cain was sent off to. He was kicked off in a different direction. Satan, being the father of Cain, told Cain, "I want you to travel to Nod and find a wife."
Unknown caller.
So if Satan said, "I want you to travel to Nod and find a wife," who the hell is he finding a wife from?
Who the hell?
It was just Cain and Abel, right?
Right.
Because there were obviously many, many people that existed on the world before Adam and Eve. But during Adam and Eve, they were enclosed maybe in a bubble of paradise and saying, "Obey the rules and I'll protect you and you're safe here." Break the rules and the bubble is gone and now you have to be exposed to the evils of the world. Anyways, Cain was kicked out. Satan, his father, told him, "Travel to the land of Nod and find a wife." And that's what he did, and establish a kingdom. And he became the king of the Canaanites, the sons of Cain, the sons of Satan. Right?
Canine.
Now,
Yes.
there was also, we also remember in the Bible, when we read the Bible, what happened all the time when one of the fathers would tell his son, "Go marry somebody." What would he say? "Find a wife of
This
person.
of this tribe, but not
of the Canaanites.
not of the Canaanites." Why would all the Bible stories say to the sons, "Find a wife of the sons of Israel, of these tribes, but do not take a wife of the sons of Canaan"?
Because they all knew they were bad.
Because they were sons of Satan and they didn't want to mix the bloods, the good blood with the bad blood. So stay away from Cain. Don't marry the daughters of the Canaanites because they are literally of Satan, right?
Yes.
Now we also remember we're reviewing the Bible as we learned it, the Old Testament last year. God would also say, all of a sudden, you would hear stories of different tribes of Israel moving across to spread the good people across the world. And they would encounter cities that we never heard of before. There weren't tribes of people we ever heard of before, like Jericho. Who are they? Who are the Jericho people?
There are the people that were there on the planet before Adam.
Most likely.
Or they were like sons of Canaan.
Either the sons of Cain or people that existed on the world before Adam and Eve. Yeah, I'm saying because I got the microphone. I want to say on the speaker.
My bad.
So, but every time God said, "I want you to spread this way," and you're going to encounter a people that are not of God, not of us. And what did he always say? "I want you to do to them"?
Take them over?
Did he say take them over, make them slaves?
Kill them.
Kill everybody. He would always say, "Go to that city and kill everybody. Kill every man, woman, child, every chicken, every horse, every cow. Kill everything." And when the Israelites did that, God would bless them. Why? They did what he was said. God said, "Do what I tell you to do. I'll protect you." And plus, we're trying to eliminate the world from whatever evil was here. We're trying to get rid of it. And we need to get rid of everybody. If you leave one, they're going to produce more evil people. So he was trying to say, we need to rid the world of all the evil. Kill them all, and I'll bless you. And when the people sometimes had sympathy and let some survive, what would God do? Punish them or leave them. And all of a sudden you'd hear stories, God left them and he abandoned them. Why? Because they weren't listening. Right?
Yes.
So that's the basic review of the Bible. It's the book of knowledge, the book of history, keeping track of who is good and evil. Do what you're told. God will protect you. We need to eliminate the world of evil people. And if you can't do what I tell you to do and you don't want to eliminate the world of evil people, then you're on your own. Right. What is that called? Having two choices. What did God give us?
Free will.
Free will. God gave us the ability for free will. You want to live with evil? Live with evil. You want to eliminate it? You listen to what I say and we'll eliminate it. That make sense? Okay. So that's our basic review of the Bible. Tomorrow we'll start reading the Bible again from where we left off. But with that in mind, and we'll analyze it as we go. Okay?